and Facebook only targets the retargeting.
And it takes credits.
And says 14 ROAS.
Beautiful. The founder was telling, Sariga, you have to understand founder's problem. Sariga, you have to understand the founder's problem. And it's like, yeah, sir, please tell me what happened. It's like, my performance marketing team does nothing here. I have to go tell them, I also don't understand what CPM here is and all of that. It's like, okay, now what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to run the campaign for you? I asked something totally different question to you. What do you think agency or media buying company or a performance marketer's extra edge is to show the incremental?
I think they have to put the reset button altogether and
Unlearn.
If this ad is not working, I'm going to switch off the campaign. What do you think?
Within 30 minutes, Sariga.
I'm going to turn off the campaign. What do you think?
But I think we'll have to understand the emotions. Probably they have been bombarded by the founders.
It's been a long time since we did anything like a chat, proper talk. So I'll tell you what I want from this conversation very clearly. So get the agenda straight. We are going to cover our customer stories, just the customer stories, and we're going to talk about what worked, what did not work, what could have been done better, and what was a shit moment that we had this week. That's the only thing that we're going to do this week. So since you, Hari, by the way, that's Hari who heads the revenue, customer sales and all of that. And this is of course a founder. So why Hari is important in this meeting? Just because you will have more of these gups which you get from your customers and you get the stories. So that's what we are purely going to do in this session. I actually wanted to do in a proper podcast setup where you have an individual mic and we have a laptop setup and all of that. And I'm sorry, these guys are not ready for it.
we don't have budget.
So here we go with the same Google Meet share in a small room in our office. Are we going to hurry?
Great. Yeah. Wonderful. Thank you so much, Sariga. And I think we missed you for a while.
I know.
With you.
Actually, this is a place where I am going to get all the KTs what happened in the last 6 months. So let's go rolling. Okay.
Wonderful. So there's a lot of discussions happening, in and out. A lot of performance marketers speak with us.
Yeah.
And I can bring a lot of cases here. And there are many funny incidents.
Yeah.
We want to keep it everything transparent.
Of course, I can do beep.
I think there should be no filter kind of stuff. And of course, this is now Sariga is going to be heading the marketing. It's going to be a lot of fun.
Yeah, I've been in an ex-CSM team. I was an ex-CSM team. I was handling CSM earlier. So now that I'm into marketing, I know some inside stories which I'm going to use at my coffees as well.
Great. I think one incident, Sariga, before that, like one of your newsletter, right, which actually connected to the meeting, where you simply mentioned the reply bullshit.
No more bullshitting.
The funny part, I don't know if you know, I sent the email, I scheduled it, I think Thursday or something, and Vishnu put in the group saying something, your newsletter bullshitting. I thought, okay, he's saying that my newsletter is bullshit. And then I went to the email and I saw a couple of replies saying, no bullshitting. For a second, I was confused. Are they saying my newsletter is bullshitting? Why are everybody saying the same? And then people resonated that everyone should stop bullshitting.
Yeah, that's the absolute point, right? Even that was a fascinating newsletter I went through. I think I read it through in the 1 a.m. in the morning. And immediately soon after, I got a ping from one of the customers. We went on a call. And he was super interested to know about signal engineering. And this is the guy, I think he worked with us 2 years back. And he came back saying, Hari, we tried custom events. It's not working. And in the world of performance marketer, and if there's around like 50,000 performance marketer, I can say 50 speaks about signal engineering, or probably they call it as custom event. And I feel it's not working.
I know, 6 months back, same thing. Nothing will change. Nothing. All the campaigns look the same. And then just there, you create a new campaign and they say, I want high OV purchase, and let all the high OV orders come in. That happened 6 months back, and I guess it's not the same now. Can you pick one customer?
See, there's one customer that previously worked with us.
Yeah.
And he came back for a meeting again last night.
I saw the meeting schedule last Thursday. I'm so waiting what he's going to come up with this week.
Bro, I tell you, no.
Can we name the competitor's name and all of that? Should we? Should we not?
Yeah, absolutely right. What's wrong? Like, I would say when it comes to engineering, people just think on the overview custom event.
Yeah.
I'm going to use a Google Tag Manager. I'm
Mm.
going to create this custom event. I'm
Yeah.
going to optimize that for a business value.
Mm.
But will it work like that? I know the truth. You guys know the truth. Probably the audience should know it. Probably, right? So,
See, I don't want this podcast session to be a jam session. I don't want to go through the why this works and why this won't work. But we can always give some examples like how the machine learning works, how the what is called time series, and how the whole user things works. Okay, but nevertheless, no, it's quite fascinating. So why don't you start? Like,
yeah, so I just give a context there, Sariga. This is what I was explaining to him. I don't know when did Justin work with us, probably a year back, but I'll quickly share my screen here. But
By the way, is a Shopify. He has this. He's a recurring business guy who sells pills.
Ah.
Where he has this recurring. He uses recharge. Subscription. Yeah, subscription-based business, and he uses recharge. He has Shopify, and we set up his entire funnel for that. Like one-time purchase, recurring purchase, normal purchase, upsell purchase. We did all those things.
Yeah.
I still have respect on him. Anyways, you guys can see this content, right? So this is something released last year, and this is directly from engineering at Meta, right? They simply say here a paradigm shift for personalized ads recommendation, right? So deep down here, it's pretty technical, but yeah, this picture can represent things pretty well. So earlier they were in deep learning recommendation model. Now it's that they went into sequence learning. So how this algorithm gets trained, or probably it can help you find relevant audience. Probably it has to stitch back to the memory of the behavior that the visitor has done in Meta's environment. Let me give you an example. Imagine Sariga is in Facebook. She's logically logged in. Meta knows Sariga's email ID, everything, first name, last name. Now Sariga logging inside, being in Meta, either Facebook or Instagram, she is doing some organic impression on a post, right? She is interested on a shoe.
Yeah.
Probably she's thinking to start running from tomorrow.
Yeah.
She's interested on a shoe. Then she will give an impression on the post, right? And after that, she's going into. So this is where Meta starts timestamping your behavior. This is what mentioned here. Timestamp 1, Sariga did this.
Yeah.
Right? Now Sariga goes into Nike's social page. She likes the page.
Yeah.
Right? Now again a timestamp has been done. Imagine Sariga is very interested in all this. Imagine like Meta thinking Sariga is interested in shoe, probably some other products complementing shoe like socks. It starts showing you ads based on advertisers, budget, campaign, and everything. It'll start showing you ads. That's where some ads pop up to you.
Yeah.
And this is where if you're going to still make an impression, and this is the tricky part, if you're going to click that ad, you like that product, you're going to click that ad. Now this is where you're going out of Meta's environment.
Yeah.
Right? From here, Meta has very limited control on iOS 14 updates, browser side cookies getting deleted in 24 hours, specifically speaking about iOS devices. Now, what happens here when Sariga moves away from Meta, Facebook, or Instagram, whatever it is, it intelligently tags you along with the click ID. Right? This click ID is very unique for you. In machine learning algorithm, they call it as deterministic matching identifier, more equal to like what first name, last name, email ID is. Click ID tags along with you, and you lands in brand's environment. Now, this is where the audience have to clearly notice that there is a clear difference between a normal tracking system and a pure first-party data ops. Normal tracking system tracks you. You did a page view, you landed on a product page, and normal tracking system captures all this click ID, but where it is retailed. For example, if Sariga is not going to buy the shoe on this within the 24 hours window frame, and if she's going to come after 5 days, how does this click ID is going to retain for the second session of question mark?
Yeah.
Can a tracking system do this?
So you're saying the normal or the native or
Google Tag Manager.
Google Tag Manager, whatever happens inside Facebook, Facebook only knows that. And if I'm going to come via Nike, Facebook doesn't recognize me that I like shoes or anything. There's no connection between me here and here. There's
No,
no user
basically,
journey stitched.
yeah. So basically, this is the important aspect we have to all understand. This is called positional and timestamping encodings.
Okay.
Okay. So when there is something called personalized sequence model, this is the primary aspect of what people need to understand, which is called positioning and timestamp encodings. So which means what you're doing is you're doing something in a sequence.
Yeah.
And how do you define a sequence for a machine? Based on the timestamps. So I do A at morning 8 o'clock, and I do B at morning 10 o'clock, and then I do C at 11 o'clock. And now this all happens inside the platform, which is either Facebook or Instagram. Now you go to the website. Now you do series of things like page you at 1 o'clock or on 10, and add to cart at 1:11, and then you go off. Again, Facebook show you an ad after 2 days. Again, you do the same journey, and you will do a purchase after, let's say, third day. Okay. Now, where does your actual sequence starts? Not from seeing the retargeting ad and closing, but also the sequence of 2 days earlier or 7 days earlier or 14 days earlier. The more you can sequence it, the better the model learning is, because it can understand your whole journey. You don't have to do it for 90 days or 120 days. That's not the point. But the point is, the better you can do it in the 28 days attribution, the better the model can learn.
So, why the model has to learn? Why? What happens next?
Good question. So, last 2 days I was binge watching Instagram. I was not feeling well. Okay.
So he watched Instagram.
I was not getting sleep. Okay. I was binge watching Instagram reels.
I know, he's
Literally,
real and funny.
literally for 3 hours.
Wow.
Okay. Now, I'll show you the pattern how it starts. So I started with I logged in, and the moment I logged in, I started looking at a reel which is of Shark Tank. Okay.
Okay.
I started getting Shark Tank reels,
Interesting.
and I keep getting Shark Tank reels, and then there is one reel which popped up in the between. Okay, and that is the reel I showed you, right? How to do that story and all those things. Now slowly from there, and then I went into another reel. Recently, there is a political party issue happened in Chennai, right? That advocate got that issue happened. I started looking at that reel. Okay.
Okay. So
I
it came subsequently. What?
It came subsequently. I spent enough time on the reel. Okay. And all the reels after that was related to that particular reel.
Legal, the politics stuff.
That not the politics stuff. I'm
That
talking
stuff.
about that stuff.
Oh.
I'm not even talking about politics stuff. I'm talking about that advocate issue, the bar council issue.
Okay.
Very specific to that.
Uh-huh.
Very, very specific to that particular reel. Okay. You have no idea. I didn't stop. I went and went and went just to understand. I binge watched. Okay. I'm talking about literally 40, 50
He can
plus
advocate the
reels,
client now.
40, 50 plus reels just on that one issue.
Oh.
Okay. Just on that one issue, like repeated modes, A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, but in a different angles. But that one reel, it went on for almost 30, 40.
Okay.
And then I wantedly spent another time on another reel. There is another politician called Komachi. You would have known this guy, right? And I spent a little bit of time there. And you don't trust me, you won't believe. After that, after 20, 15 minutes, I'm talking about 2:20 a.m. in the morning. After 20 minutes, I kept on getting the same reels.
Wow.
About the same guy. Okay. And in the last 2 hours, I knew about 6 or 7 different political parties, 7 angles, whatever they're trying to do. Okay. But that's how the algorithm actually are able to do it. And trust me,
Now I got the answer.
trust me, in the last 2 hours, can you guess how many ads I have seen?
Within that stipulated time of.
Seeing those reels and stuff, how many ads I have seen? This is very important for CPMs right now.
Oh.
How many ads I would have seen in that
2
particular
hours?
time?
Probably like 10, 15.
Zero.
Seriously?
All the reels, I'm scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. Of course, I know what is an ad is, and zero ads. Just before that, I had a look at Arfun ads. Harfun Workday Smart Shirt. That is the ad. That is the last ad I saw. And after that ad, I went into the real binge binging mode, and I kept on doing that till 226. I didn't get a single ad till that particular time.
Now, this is interesting, Vishnu. What do you think? How this works?
This is why timestamp stitching is important across environments. That's why.
No, this is timestamp stitching is also important, but also you need to understand the sequence learning model, how it works. The whole sequence learning model is not to understand how this whole thing works. The whole sequence learning work is how to hook you in more.
Understood.
That is what most of the ideas are. That is what the Andromeda is all about. So the sequence learning is the next step is basically Andromeda. Andromeda's basic understanding is sequence learning. I mean, basic model is sequence learning. Andromeda is the name of the update. Now, with the Andromeda update, basically says gives you more ads. Ads, creatives like this. Ads is also end of the day creative.
Yeah.
Ad is also end of the day creative.
Yeah.
Okay. Now, after 226, what I did is I went into Rare Rabbit website. Okay. Because their plan yesterday 2:30, if you have seen, it just got disconnected, and I went and renewed the plan for them
to do an audit or something.
Yeah. I started getting Rare Rabbit ads.
Okay.
Now I started getting Rare Rabbit ad, not just the Rare Rabbit, but also other ads like W for Women, all the other ads I started getting immediately.
Makes sense.
Okay. This is how the whole system is working right now. Okay. Now, to show you the right ad where you are spending enough time, if you're just creating ads, it is not going to be working anymore.
It has to be in a proper sequential book so that
it has to be a different version of the same creative. Okay. And so that when you look at similar ad, not necessarily if I'm running an e-commerce company, not just my ad, if you're looking at the competitor ad, and if the angle is the same, it will also start populating the ad to you as well.
Interesting.
And now you can do it in microseconds and milliseconds and seconds. They're spending a lot of time. The way it can hold thing and push it is quite fast.
Now, from performance marketers' point of view, Vishnu, I've been asked this question like, how do you align creatives and signals? Right. So for a brand, they have category A, B, C, D, E, and how can they align the signals? Because people at some point they understand sequence learning, okay, logical. We'll have to go back to memory. Feedback loop signals you give back, which is fair. But how to do this in a structured way? People are really confused.
It's quite simple. There are 5 creatives which needs to introduce your brand to people. Always remember, catalog ads works in a very different way.
Manual.
The branding ads, the TOF ads works in a very different way. And same with Google shopping ads, same with Google normal Google search ads. Now, when you're running TOF ads, there is a catalog ads and the image branding ads. You have to really understand whether you are bringing the top funnel clients or whether you're bringing the people who are there on your website, people who already know or people who already don't know.
I think this is where meta categories, right? Engaged audience.
See, engaged audience or existing audience and all those things. Again, the definitions, I think we have to do a whole different story on what is fucking engaged audience. Okay, why you cannot put engaged audience, people who like your Instagram page.
When I go and add in any customers' accounts, like these are engaged audience I've added, and then they remove and they put it in the existing customers. And they say, see, engaged audience has not worked, retargeting audience never worked, but you have put it in the existing customers. How on earth it's supposed to work? Oh God.
See, yeah, that's many nuances I think we can speak on. Similar lines, I'm just going in a different direction, but just highlighting. People are still not aware of how click-through attribution works, view-through attribution works,
Yeah.
incremental attribution works.
Yeah.
People think click-through attribution, someone clicked ahead, it has to be attributed here.
No.
They don't think likes, comments is also a click.
Exactly. I saw a couple of LinkedIn posts from really good guys that they're saying this is what it is. But the document was updated long ago. Okay. So people who click, share, everything is considered as click. Not necessarily they click and come to your website.
No, it's not buy now.
That is not the kind of click.
Huh.
Anybody who clicks like shares is all considered as clicks at this point. Okay.
Okay.
And another issue, right? Landing page views measurement. So number of people looking at my ad, it says clicks. And then no, just clicks. There is no, and then there is number of the landing page views is this. Okay, that's also another issue we need to speak about, and this will give a clarity on what it is. But again, coming back to the same point on this Andromeda update and how to merge this signals and the creatives. Now you raise awareness at the top funnel. You are raising awareness, but how do you tell the system that it is going in the same direction? That's what the signals.
How do you tell the system that you're going in the right direction?
Come again.
So the question he asked, what is the question he asked?
Ads. How will I send the ads and the signals? How it is related, connected?
Creatives and the
Creatives and signals.
signals. Okay, how do you use in tandem?
Yeah.
Right, that's the question. How do you do that? So you're setting up a campaign.
Yeah.
The Facebook is thinking it is going and bringing in new customers.
Yes.
And now that you have put in all the engaged audience as existing customers as well. Okay. And when you have the engaged audience as existing customers, then what happens? It will go and find everybody else.
Yeah.
That is where you need to start splitting, saying this is the creative, this is the signal. You are showing it is taking a decision to show to Sariga.
Okay.
And Sariga buys. And I will send a feedback loop with a cookie saying
This
eat. Okay, here is your reward. And Hari is an existing customer. It will show the ad. Okay, and I don't send that reward. Okay, and it'll come to me, and I'm a new customer. I'll buy, and then I'll send the reward. Now it knows Sariga and Vishnu kind of people is what I need to go after, not Hari. Let's go after the people who are Sariga and Vishnu.
Okay, so if I put this in a funny way, I throw a biscuit to the algorithm.
Yeah.
I will only throw a biscuit when it's a right signal.
Right. No, signal is basically saying signals is basically feedback.
Feedback loop.
You will throw the biscuit, or you will ready to pay that algorithm that money or whatever it is when it brings the right people. So I'm forcing the algorithm to learn. You have taken some action, which can be add to cart, which can be initiate checkout. But why are you using purchase as an optimization event? When you're using purchase, the reason why you're using purchase as an optimization event is because you want to pay the algorithm to go for the purchase.
Yeah.
Now it will differentiate the people who is going and buying the purchase. But you will also make a purchase because you are an existing customer. I'll also make a purchase because I'm a new customer. Okay. But there is no differentiation between you and us. Now, to do the differentiation, what we generally do is new customer and repeat customer.
Categories.
And whatever the way we want to incentivize the algorithm to show or find more people in the background. Okay.
Hashtag signal engineering.
Hashtag signal engineering. Again, open the reason why it is working beautifully right now is again share your screen. This okay. Earlier it used to be human engineered features like click ad embeddings, page embeddings, brand embeddings, and all those things. Now this all becomes embeddings like this. Okay, that's the reason why the custom events works much better now than earlier, because there is no more human engineering stuff.
Now this takes me to another thought, Vishnu. Probably a funny one again, but I believe like marketers who still relying on redundant conversion API, like whatever coming from Shopify directly.
Next hashtag is coming. Go on.
So I still feel they're on pooled embeddings because I personally believe all this real-time trackers would send that event which doesn't contain the behavioral pattern. Are you able to get me there?
Yeah, I understand, but
Yeah.
I don't think that's how it works.
Hmm.
The only difference is both of them are still in the sequential learning. The whole idea is how deep you can go and how deep you can go with Shopify. It's a difference between how do you say in a very simple terms, like uh, mm, like how customizable you can go, right? So for example, this is a iPhone, okay, or this is a phone. This is very rigid, okay, a business a model, and then you have a Lego piece which you can actually build whichever the way you want. Okay, that is the basic difference. This works, right? But this works for one particular purpose. And then you have another area where it can actually do multiple ways,
No, I understand.
which is like new customer, repeat customer, high AOV, and all those things. But once again, there also needs to be logic behind it. If your product price is, let's say, between $70 to $100 and you wanted only high AOV, it doesn't make sense.
I remember a situation where, like, a person was optimizing for a custom event. Think about an high AOV product, right? Wonderful pants, priced above 2.5K. And I just logged in and looked into the campaigns. She's done a beautiful job. Like, she started optimizing for high AOV, where only these kind of products falls into the bucket in their online store. So she started triggering only those signals for the campaign. Basically, it gets optimizing when someone purchases these kind of products. But the funny thing is, the cost cap is put for 1.5K. How does that work there? You're pretty smart in setting up the campaigns, but you should give that extra bait, or, like, throw that extra biscuit for that campaign to really work.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. No, I mean, whenever you go for a high AOV, it's always important to also pay more because it is going to reduce the number of people coming and buying the low funnel or low quality products. Okay, so your CAC would be eventually high. So whenever you try and optimize for the AOV, it's always best to go for value-based conversions rather than going for maximized conversion value. Or you don't introduce the cost cap immediately. Introduce the cost cap once you have enough
It's 2 weeks.
enough understanding or enough patterns which has been built.
I think, speaking about all these nuances, Vishnu, I think Meta's algorithm or Meta's environment where ads ecosystem works, it's like huge ocean.
Oh yeah.
And I think there's a lot of nuances that marketers has to understand with all this development happening with.
No, I totally agree. I totally agree. I think the basics, the nuances and the fundamentals of any technology, if they understand it very, very well, and they would be able to see the results 10 times or 50 times higher. The problem is, let's say you hire a guy, you ask them to run your campaign. It is giving, let's say, 2.5 times result. Okay. You take that guy out of the equation, it will still fucking give you 2.5 times of ROAS. That guy is not providing any bloody added value for you except setting up those campaigns.
He's saying like anybody can become a performance
People, without understanding the nuances, they start sitting in the driver's seat and driving the car.
Yeah. So now, if anybody who wants to provide that incremental value, I'm a performance marketer. No, I'm a performance marketer. I'll come and say, Meta is not providing incremental value. The same question applies to you as well. What a performance marketer, are you providing incremental value for the boss? Would founder be able to run your own campaign? Okay. So this is the whole story. Now, if you are able to provide the incremental value, tell me how. Then you will introduce incremental attribution inside the column, like how Meta is doing. You will also need to prove that what is the incremental value you are providing.
Add extra KPIs.
Now, this is something I'm
because again, to close the loop, this is what I learned from the Madurai store founder, right? He is scaling his campaign shitloads, man. No performance marketer.
He's just a smart fellow.
The one who has his Excel adjusts the price points that come.
No, I think I can call his name like very smart. He's a founder himself. He just sits 30, 45 minutes
A day.
end of the day, right? So we'll just put 3, 4 questions. Hari, this is this, this is this, this is this. Basically, like I have some idea on the data side, but I'm not very strong on the creatives, structuring the campaigns and everything. But this folk has pulled in the knowledge from here and blended it with creatives, and he just spin out some campaigns where the ROAS is like 3.5, and even it's moved to 5. Previously, with so much of double attribution, bloated signals,
Yeah.
his ROAS was 4. But everything clean now, his ROAS is still staying there 4.5 or 5.
So again, the point is, what is the incremental value an agency or a performance marketer is providing? Anybody who has the strongest of the nuances, strongest of the fundamentals, they would definitely be able to provide. But if someone comes and gives like switch off, switch on, switch off, switch on, I think there's going to be a lot of problem going forward.
If this ad is not working, I'm going to switch off the campaign. What do you think?
Within 30 minutes, Sariga.
I'm going to turn off the campaign. What do you think?
But I think we'll have to understand the emotions. Probably they have been bombarded by the founders.
I agree, but then see, I totally agree. But let's say you are a driver, right? And I'm the car owner. Okay, and you have like shitloads of experience in driving the car, and I'm the car owner, and I'm sitting in the back seat. Every time I keep telling you X Y X Y X Y. There are two things you should do. One, leave that bloody job, go and find somewhere else, or you tell this is how the car should be driven, sit back, listen, and do it. Now, the question is there is no confidence for you that you would be able to deliver the results. So, when you don't have confidence, there is obviously you have to take a back step. But if you have enough confidence that, look, I have been doing this, I know why this will work, and if you do this, it will work, then you would be able to turn back and say, let me do my job.
Great.
Okay, that's how it is. But if you don't have the confidence, then you will also be thinking,
What do you think agency or media buying company or a performance marketer's extra edge is to show the incremental?
I think they have to put the reset button altogether and unlearn. And eventually, I mean, my personal opinion, if the media buying company can hire a 2-year-old performance marketer and run the campaign, which proves any 2-year experienced guy can run the campaign.
Interesting. Yeah.
Right? So if that is the case, then how exactly you should be thinking? So what is the moat you are trying to build for the media company? So which means I'm coming to you for my growth problems.
Yeah.
And you solve my growth problem. You have to be good in getting new customers. You have to be good in retaining my customers. You have to be good in retaining. You have to be good in solving my inventory problems or all the business goals, whichever you have.
Recently in this media buying Bano and all of them, who's also looking for people, not for somebody I can bring in more clicks, conversion, reach, and all of that. I don't want them. I want somebody who understands my business context.
Yeah.
Hey, this is my business. I want these many things. I want to scale all the categories. I just don't want one hero product sold over and over and over.
That's what the concept, the mindset was like ROAS. I want revenue, whatever it is, bring in.
Exactly. Like now, there are agencies which is going to do like 50 clients or 70 clients or 200 clients or 300 clients. They're all going to have a problem.
Yeah.
Okay. You can have like 10, 15 marquee clients where you go and you say, this is the hammer, this is the problem, I'm going to fix it here.
It will break through.
Yeah. This is how the agency is going to turn.
Then you're saying all this templatized approach.
Dead.
Imagine, no? They all have template and they will apply for shoe business, pant business, retail business,
won't work.
accessory business.
Either it won't work. Number two, they don't need it. No incremental value.
Makes sense.
No incremental value or zero incremental value. Okay. See, I have seen founders hiring interns to get that performance marketing thing done. Okay. if they have zero idea on how the Facebook works and hiring just 1 year, 2 year experienced person to manage their things won't work. And we have seen that keep getting calls with ROAS of
True.
2, 3, 4.
AI ROAS is
Yeah.
yesterday so much, it's dropped so much today.
Yeah, and you should look at those campaign structures and stuff. So, I mean, people who
Last Saturday, the founder was telling, Sariga, you have to understand founder's problem. Sariga, you have to understand the founder's problem. And it's like, yeah, sir, please tell me what happened. It's like, my performance marketing team does nothing, yeah. I have to go tell them, I also don't understand what CPM or ER is and all of that. It's like, okay, now what am I supposed to do? Am I supposed to run the campaign for you? I asked something totally different question to you.
It's interesting. Yeah,
I think even probably we are running this SOPs of signal engineering now that over last 2.5 years, right? 2022. From then we are running this signal engineering concepts. Now we have SOPs and all of that. From then to now, maybe we have solved 60% of mindsets. Earlier, it was only 60% of the mindset of our own customers we were able to solve. But our customers, 100% mindsets only we are yet not solved. For example, let's say new customer is my problem and I set up a campaign and I choose new customer. There's also basic things on how you structure the campaign.
absolutely.
How you have the
not only structure the campaign but also the exclusion.
exactly that's your coming. It's very logic. I want new customers. I set up a concept for new customer, but I also have to exclude the existing customers and all of that.
Yeah.
But you told me that new customer will work. I created new customer.
Not-
You told me to choose new customer as a conversion goal. I did. Now what?
See, that's always nuances, Saraya.
Yeah.
As we spoke earlier, it's gonna be there because I'm seeing this. People think you start a campaign, it will start delivering results over the night, right? Even Facebook very clearly says 7 days learning period. If it's a standard purchase event, then it requires 30 purchases in 14 days bi-weekly basis.
Isn't it 15 7 days?
Custom events, I think it's value based for 50.
Value, no, it's 15 7 days. And then 100 for value-based
Value-based
custom events.
So eligibility criteria,
Okay.
and this is again a nuances, right? So people has to understand this of how much investment they'll have to pump in for a campaign to really show up.
The other day, he was also saying Facebook has more hidden things when we're setting up the campaign. Earlier, it was only 3 minutes to set up the campaign. Now it takes 7-8 minutes to set up the campaign to make that nuances get it right.
No, that's not 100% true. So basically, you have the account level settings, you have campaign level settings, and you have ad set level settings. So practically, you need to understand what you want to do, right? So for example, let's say you are going after new customer acquisition, then you need to practically exclude from that campaign whoever is actually coming from your existing audience. Okay, for that you need to have your data right, you need to have the pixel signals right, and then you need to have the audience right, and then you need to have the campaign setup right. So all the 4-5 points is important. The problem is when you're trying to set up like 25 30 40 50 60 campaigns, obviously you're going to have problems.
That is also work.
Okay, why do you need 35 30 40 50 60 problems?
Yeah, I'm spending 1,000 rupees a day, for example, okay. And I set up 1,000 campaigns.
Yeah, 1 rupee per campaign.
How much of a campaigns I set up, at the end of the day, I will not get more than 70 to 100 purchases in a day.
Yeah.
Creating a new campaign doesn't mean I'm going to get more purchases.
See, but this is where I just want to set a context in this for this audience who are checking on this area. People think performance marketing. I open up a store, I sell anything. It gets sold in the online business, right? They completely forget about the PMO.
Yeah.
Product market fit. Performance marketing.
That's a different problem altogether.
Yeah, that's a different
I created high
Conceptual,
baby.
right?
Nobody is buying my product.
But if the product is not good or if it's not ready for the market, if I can rephrase this, whatever you optimize for, it doesn't work, right? So before going into the performance, I personally feel to scale the business, to scale the revenue in a right direction or whatever the business goal is. But without you setting things from 0 to 1, just opening up a store and trying to get the purchases.
Hey, how many phones would I buy? Buy a phone. I buy it like few years later. Even anything for them, a laptop or whatever. I will not buy every week.
No, that's the problem. these guys try to solve, right? So why Apple has like 10, 15 different categories of product, right? Because if you just buy a phone, you're gonna buy after 4 years. But that's why you have AirPods, that's why you have like iWatch, you have like all this blah blah blah. So that every year you don't buy phone, but you
Even
buy
the
something
thing-
else. Yeah.
Fourth year it will again come with an update.
Yeah.
Every year, in fact.
So yeah, and look at this. Look at it. Only Apple for us. Or are you guys rich?
Only rich people.
Yeah.
Who knows? This is all running in EMIs.
And moreover, it's like 5 years old.
Yeah.
Okay. So that's the whole idea. So see, practically, um again, how the incremental attribution, the same question every performance market needs to add is like, okay, are we providing incremental value to the plan? And I personally don't think the agencies can handle hundreds and hundreds of clients anymore. They probably has to cut down and go deep. They're going wide, they might have to start going deep. If the BMF is a problem, the agencies might have to go and say, okay, BMF is a problem. So they might start going really, really deep.
Maybe agencies or also specialized.
Okay.
Yeah, agency has to be top of this.
Specialist.
Yeah.
Nowadays, I see people taking things for granted.
Mm.
They show 14 ROAS.
Mm.
And the brand is super happy. Hey man, I'm getting 14 ROAS. But after implementing first party data ops,
Mm.
we looked into nowhere is Facebook influencing
Mm.
when looking into the 360-degree profile of a visitor or a customer.
Oh yeah.
Nowhere Facebook is influencing as
Purely retargeting. So this guy would have bought anyway.
No.
Okay.
You don't
and
need an ad.
You don't need an ad. And then you run a Facebook ad nevertheless. Right? And Facebook only targets the retargeting.
And it takes credits.
And takes credits. And says 14 ROAS.
Beautiful.
And
Just take yours.
agencies are happy. See, we have provided 14.
My customers also have.
Yeah. Seriously. Okay. And when you add new and repeat customer, everybody said bloody repeat customer.
That's why
Imagine, no?
the sweat comes in, right? Is this all repeat? If my product is not getting discovered,
Yeah. Fix it, bro. Go fix it. You
See, the
you
new
understand?
repeat customer, how beautifully it's had the problem, solve the problem.
No, seriously, this is like
reveal the problem.
reveal the problem.
Yeah, it's revealed
Reveal the problem. It's not just the new repeat, it is also the engaged audience. Right? These guys anyway coming to your store's door, you want to retarget for a couple of days and then you stop it. Or retarget after a couple of days.
Yeah.
If they're going to buy anyway, let them buy.
Buy.
If he is not buying in 2 days, retarget
7 days
after.
old. Yeah.
After third day or
Yeah,
fourth
yeah.
day, okay, exclude it, right? So you create 3-day audience, exclude them from the people so that you save your money. You spend like this and then you will end up saying my CPP is high. This guy is anyway buying, why are you showing ad? Come on, you have done so much work offline. And anyway, this guy is coming to the website, he's going to buy. And you want to retarget him, buy and wasting money.
And even speaking about Google search ads,
Hmm.
same brand I'm speaking about. These guys running ads for an aspirational product. For example, iPhone. Right? If I'm selling iPhone, why would I run Google search ads for iPhone? Because already the search term is higher. They search it, their ads coming on the top. They click it, they buy it, and ads getting attributed, taking the credit for it. Right?
I think these guys have to go and see defensive.
Yeah. Don't waste money in it. And this, I don't know if anybody's watched. I've also put a cut of that. It's very beautiful. He says, don't listen to Google reps. They say, hey, many people are clicking it. Put more money. How stupid.
Exactly, right?
That was a good one.
So
Should we nail it to
yeah.
summary of it? Should we nail it to talking about one problem and how did we solve it? Probably like Hari, just pick one year. One couple of customers, new customer, repeat customer. How does it work?
Basics, but Sariga, sequence learning, how you can have the memory stitched together.
I'm going to plug my hashtag here. So I am a Shopify Hari. I run a business and I am a Shopify store. And how do I do new customer? And my product is absolute PMS. Don't worry about it. No, so tell me, very confident. No problem of that. I have money and I have a store and I want new customers. I want new customers.
And you're using Shopify.
Yeah, I'm using Shopify.
Anyone?
Plug.
And you're in India using any one-click checkout partners?
Yeah, I also use one-click check. User experience is very important. So I have one-click checkout also. I'm
When you especially have one click, the two
user
things.
experience.
No, there are two things you have. There are two things you have to be really careful about. One is user experience.
Yes.
Okay.
I know.
Make sure your data is not going anywhere. You are a brand.
I know.
Okay. User experience. Okay.
DPDPA?
DPDPA. That's one. Okay. Make sure your data doesn't go to somebody else so that you spend
One
all the
checkout,
money.
we are not talking about you.
So that your money you don't get the, he doesn't get an SMS on behalf of your money.
Yes.
Okay. That is number one.
Yeah.
User experience. Okay. He won't be your user anymore. Number two,
Yeah.
obviously, right? I
Yeah.
spend so much money.
Yeah.
I create a discovery. You come to my website. You almost go to the product view. Now your competitor sends me a message.
Yes.
Okay.
There
Just
was-
because he is on my website.
Yeah, and there was a LinkedIn post also where one guy, I think you commented on the LinkedIn post.
I did.
You did comment on the LinkedIn post. He says, I don't know, this is not ethical. I am going to go to consumer court. Yeah, that happened. You only commented on the post. After he commented, I
I
saw the
think brands has to take privacy very focused.
No, it's up to the brands, but whether they're taking privacy of the customer or not, it's up to them. But the point is, you create awareness, you create that discovery awareness, and the customer comes and sees your product view page. And Sariga sneakingly sends a SMS saying, I give you 5% discount.
Come
Buy
buy.
it from me." Okay.
And probably this is going to happen to brand A, B, C, and D,
Yeah.
right?
Okay, so again, coming down to the problem. Hey, Hari, my product is the best PMF product, all right? And I'm doing good, doing decently good. Now I want
You're
for.
super confident about your product.
Hey, I'm good, yeah. So people can buy my product every month.
Are buying the product.
Yeah, they can buy. Okay. Now, okay. So I'm trying to scale now. I want more new customers. My problem, I have a store. I don't want to name what product I sell, but people can buy. Now, I want new customers now.
Okay.
What do? I'm from Shopify. I have on checkout. My problem is I want more new customers.
I would say ditch Shopify Cafe.
Thank you. That's the line for the day.
Ditch all redundant cappies out there. Don't allow your cappy, your pixel to be powered by multiple systems.
Yeah,
Mm.
please.
Yeah.
Please.
We'll
So
come to that. I
You
don't want.
see, you are going for a checkout. Okay, let the checkout do the job. They do beautiful job for taking the checkout and taking the data, but that's fine. But go for the checkout for that particular purpose, and don't send 5 signals to 5 different places.
Yeah.
That's not how it should do it. Okay, if you stick with Shopify Cafe, although you may not be able to segregate it, but at least stick with one system.
one
It
system.
does the
perfect.
job
Yeah.
properly.
I'm sending the checkout to Meta. You are sending checkout to Meta. He's also sending checkout to Meta. It's an amazing.
I mean, joke. Meta Pixel thinks I'm a
I'm a
fucking
joke
joke
to
to you.
And Meta is feeling like, oh my god, you're
Oh,
sending
this
so
business
much
is getting
signals.
so much checkout.
Let me drink a lot of money.
Okay, I want new customer. Now I'm a Shopify and I have
Simple,
checkout.
right? As I said, 2-3 checkpoints. Remove all the redundant conversion APIs.
Okay.
Have proper deep funnel CAPI tracking systems.
Deep
That
funnel.
deep
Break
funnel
down.
CAPI, like
Full funnel.
full funnel
Mm.
tracking
Mm.
beyond purchases as well, right?
Mm.
Something that can track your AOVs, your discounts,
Mm.
your
Profit.
new customers, profits, right? Category based, product based, all this deep funnel tracking that you can do beyond purchase, and let this handled by one system
Mm.
rather than being handled by multiple systems. That will create a huge noise. So simple is
So first problem that you solved is have a proper CAPI setup for your business.
Yeah.
Like phone funnel, that's a one step. Now, okay, where do I go for setting up my full funnel CAPI now?
Well, they can always choose customer lab. They should choose customer
I
lab.
was shy on saying this. But I'll say this. Check for custom labs.
Harry he doesn't say in the camera, he goes in Reddit and say customer labs.
That's not the point. Okay.
Yeah.
So again, you go with the new customer optimization that
Yeah.
we went.
Mm.
You track that event over a few days, see if that matches with your Shopify data.
Yeah. That
And-
is like I have 100 purchases, 30 is new,
Yeah,
30 is
yeah.
like that the breakdown will be.
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay. And then you have like engaged audience. So basically, what you're trying to do is you have to exclude all the people who's coming to your website in the 1 or 2 campaigns and have a separate retargeting campaign. Don't have all the campaigns targeting everybody.
Mhm.
Okay. Exclude them and run.
Mm.
And you measure. Automatically, you see the numbers either going up or going down. Depends on how your business is.
Mm.
If earlier the algorithm is trying to get only the existing customers, obviously your number looks shit.
Mm.
And now this is where you understand my numbers are looking shit for the new customers, and I have to do something to get the more people.
Mm.
That's how it should.
Simple,
Look.
no?
Yeah, I mean, see, practically it's simple. You
Yes.
just need to have enough guts to see the numbers.
Mm.
Okay, it's like me going and checking the bank balance on the first or third of every month before I spend all the money. Okay, I will get all the. I'll make sure I have enough sense to go and see that. Yeah, so settle down my anxiety. Say, okay, fine. Today is the pay day, and let's go pay people.
And we go ask for budget.
So that's you have to have guts to see your numbers. Okay, and the moment you see the numbers, you go through all the anxieties, all the stresses, all the levels, and then you go and start fixing it.
Exactly.
But if you don't have enough guts to see the numbers, even if you're an agency, you have to have enough guts to accept the numbers, and you have to tell the founder, look, this is what it is, this is what it is. Okay, and you tell, I'm here to fix, and this is my solution to fix, and this is the time it's going to take to fix, right? And if you just want it to behave like a goose, it's not gonna help.
I think 1 hour passed and I got all my copies, all my hashtags, all my slogans. I think I've got. Any somebody who wants to do something?
Wonderful. I just want to one thing I'd have to say. I think I'm not sure how much people are gonna see this, but
I'll make them watch. You say what?
Yeah.
What?
Open
your card.
but yeah, if someone on the performance marketing side thinks about they're not able to understand certain things
Mm.
on the ads meta ad system level or Google ad system level, let them reach out to us. It's not about me selling the products to him, but it's an win-win situation where I understand new things, new problems, where already I'm into a lot of shits, looking into the dashboards, the attribution sites and everything. Probably I can help them out.
Again, there's not a plug anything. So we
Yeah.
do this very often.
Very
Don't
often,
think we are
yes.
trying to plug it. No.
No,
Okay.
this is our podcast. Please, at least bloody fucking plug here.
Very
Okay,
modest.
please plug at least here.
Yeah, try customer labs, 40 days trial.
You get free implementation cost. Use my coupon code.
Implementation cost.
Yeah, yeah.
We can extend the trial for another 7
Please
days.
plug here. Okay, we need
No
money.
extending for that.
But don't ask for stop.
We need money. Please plug. Okay, we need.
Guys, customers did shopping at the hashtag signal engineering.
Plug. Please plug. At least here, please plug. Okay.
Who will
Don't-
do the summary?
Yeah, don't come and ask for 3 crores budget, 4 crores budget every quarter
Okay, that's
if you're
not
not
for me.
plugging.
Wonderful.
Okay. No summary. What summary? This is summary. Nothing. No summary.
Yeah, I
I
think
think I think we'll have to do this continuously.
very
so that-
often, yeah. So that
Yeah.
the community gets
Every week we'll do it. If
Yeah.
you are not there, he is not there, we'll get other people to get this done.
But put in your questions, whatever you want to cover on the next
Next
session.
time, I think we should have customer questions ready so that we can do like, hey, this is something that we heard and this is what you mean. We should have all these things.
See, our customers are kind customers. They don't give G2 reviews. They don't do questions. Okay, they'll only do WhatsApps. But
Yeah.
what we'll do is we'll compile all the support tickets, WhatsApp
yeah.
and all those
Very
things and do it.
useful.
If
I
you
think we
wanna
should
go-
start reading out.
Yeah,
Mm.
and if you're gonna do like AMA and stuff that is not going to work, we will just take all the.
And again,
Stop.
privacy focus, we are not sharing the data, but your questions so that
But anyway, all of us has named everything and we are going to beep now. It's like beep, 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 beep.
Yeah, so no, we'll be quick. Okay, sure.
Mm.
all right.
Thanks, guys.
Thank you so
Okay,
much.
it's a good one.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And thank you
thank
again.
you both.